Hi, I'm Linda Camarata, and I'm here with Linda Coman. And we are hosting a very special retreat called the Radiant Women's Retreat here in Ponte, Lima, Portugal, May 31st through June 6th, 2027. We just want to give you an opportunity to kind of feel into what the retreat's going to be like. The retreat is definitely more than a getaway, more than a vacation. It's a place to feel nourished and seen and felt and heard. And it's also a place where our community will come together and not only have fun, but also explore this beautiful northern Portugal region. You'll be immersed in the cultural experiences. We're going to have, our food is going to be pretty much farm to table, and we're actually going to have a cooking class at our home, my home here in Portugal, and that's going to be loads of fun. But the day is going to be relaxed and renewing, and there's going to be lots to do. I'll go through a little bit of how the day is going to, the rhythm of the day for you. But before we do that, let's check in with Linda here and see what Linda's thoughts are and her excitement about this Radiant Women's Retreat here in Portugal.
Thank you, Linda. So I think that I haven't been to this part of Portugal, but I have been to Portugal and explored the south of Portugal and Madeira. And I have to say, I think it's welcoming and beautiful, and the people are kind and compassionate, which I think is important when you go to visit a region that you don't know. And Linda lives, she shared with me, in this beautiful region. Her home is welcoming and beautiful. And I thought, wow, what a splendid place for a retreat for women. This personally has been a dream of mine for over 30 years, to support women in an environment that is welcoming and refreshing and just present where they are, right? And just something that they'll take home with them when they leave, and it'll be beautiful. And we'll do things like yoga, and I'm practicing Tai Chi and Qigong. I'm not a teacher of that, but I would definitely welcome sharing that experience. I am going to a day camp and going to a long immersion retreat with Yoshi, and I'm hoping that will give me a lot to share with the women. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think Linda, you kind of hit the nail on the head in terms of coming to a place that's relaxing, very, very deeply steeped in nature, also very deeply steeped in the kindness of other human beings, and having that culture that, for me, living here, it's more of a yielding culture. So people are they're more well, they're very respectful, and even the young kids, when you see them on the trail when you're hiking, they always greet you. There's a deep respect for the elders, so you can feel it. It's a pulsation here, and it is very safe, and it also feels safe. You know, you can just relax. You can let your guard down. You can just enjoy each other, the place, the staff, the people that we'll meet along the way, the friends that I have made here, the Portuguese friends that I've made. You'll meet some of them. And, the pace of the day is going to be lovely. So we'll get up around 7. We'll start our day around 7:30 in the morning. I'm a yoga teacher, and I chant, and I teach Qigong as well, as Linda will be teaching Qigong. She's very modest about her experiences because she is also a yoga teacher. And And so we'll start, there's an ancient chapel on the property, and we're going to start in there chanting and letting our voice, the singing is really good for the vagal nerve and the entire nervous system. So it's a lovely way to warm your day up and your body up with singing. And then we'll go into a nice, gentle yoga session with me, and there will be lots of nature around us. It'll just be beautiful. The manor house is gorgeous. The palace is gorgeous. The grounds are expansive and gorgeous. And then we'll have they make a very delicious breakfast. And then we'll go into some time for sharing, a sharing circle, and Linda will lead that, and I'll just co-lead that. And that'll be a time for us to be able to share more of our life ideas, our inspirations. Linda, you can talk a little bit about that as well.
Yeah, so I do run these circles every week in what we call in the meetup group Coffee and Talk. And usually there's 12 women present at the coffee shop that I hold it at. If we have any more than that, it's like sometimes we've had 14, but
Yeah.
it's a lot. And we try to focus on the group is all about health and wellness and how to support our community and their knowledge of health and wellness. So I always bring a topic forward. So sometimes it's about sleep, sometimes it's about nutrition, sometimes it's about strength and our health and wellness, and balance is big in the news these days. And lately, the past 3 sessions have been on AI and looking at how that is going to affect our lives and our children and grandchildren's lives. So it's pretty much I try to look at what's relevant in the news and I just bring it forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always keeping in mind communication, support, compassion, and how we support each other in that, how we encourage each other to be who we are.
Yes, excellent. And I think we're
That,
going to probably start those sharing circles with a nice meditation as well.
yes,
And that will
exactly.
kind of set the tone for the time together during those sharing circles. And
Mhm.
everyone will have a chance to share and be seen and be welcomed and also be valued. I think it's really, really important for us women to share the value that we bring through our life experiences into our lives. So I love the idea of having contemporary issues brought into health and wellness and how we can begin to navigate those pathways so that we have just a deeper and deeper grounded experience in health and wellness.
Yeah,
Because health and wellness is body, mind, heart, and beyond. And
right.
so that's definitely what you'll experience in my yoga classes and the Qigong classes. We're going to be taking hikes in nature, walks in nature, not so much hiking, but walking. There will be one place that we go that they call the Little Tibet of Portugal, and that place will have an optional hike. But most of our walking will be in nature along the rivers here in Portugal. And we have a saltwater pool, so you'll be able to get in the pool every day. We're also going to do a very, very special candlelit float with live music our last night at the retreat. So the pace of the day that's one thing I value about my work with Mindfulness Travels is the pacing is very user friendly, it's livable, it's considerate of your your way of doing life. So nothing will be rushed, but we will have lots of excursions, lots of fun in nature, lots of celebration, beautiful meals, and I just really want to invite you to come along because it is going to be very special, very sweet, very meaningful. You're going to take purpose and meaning through this experience to another level. And I'm so happy that Linda, she's been on many of our Mindfulness Travels retreats, and I'm so happy that she's coming with us and going to be presenting her values to us and her generosity with us. So, Linda, do you have any closing comments?
So I just wanted to say, you always have a choice
That's
in these
right.
retreats. You can choose to participate, or if it's uncomfortable for you, not participate. However, we encourage you to do so.
Yeah.
Everything is quite approachable.
Oh, yes,
The
definitely.
yoga is, approachable. Linda holds a very kind, compassionate circle, is very welcoming and takes into consideration everyone's level of expertise in this. We've also done chair yoga, which
Yes.
Linda and I are both very familiar with. So I will be there also. You can always come to one of us and discuss whatever is going on,
Hmm.
things come
Hmm.
up. And so, yeah, you always have an opt in or opt out. That's up to you. But we encourage you to join.
Yeah, that's how community is
Right.
cultivated. And I would say Mindfulness Travels has a reputation for cultivating community, and many of our participants are returnees. So they
Right.
come back over and over. We've had people on 12 of our retreats, 10, 8, on and on. So I think you're going to feel like this is sort of a sacred experience for you, and you will be held and seen and cared for.
Almost like a family experience, unity with each other, to joining
Exactly.
community, meditating, to joining community, doing yoga, doing nature walks, whatever it is, we join together to embrace each other in the circle.
There's just so much to see here, so much to do. We will be going to the beach as well. You will be walking along the ocean, which is fabulous. So, so come along, join Linda and I, and we look forward to meeting you there. And you can contact me with any questions at all. Thank you so much.